People who matter to us in life continue to matter to us even after they die. We never stop caring for them. We never stop loving them. We grieve for them because we know that in this life, we're never going to see them again. The joy we've experienced when they were with us, the love we received from them, their presence during the times that mattered to us, they will no longer be there. Our hearts continue to long for our loved ones, long after they've passed on. They're gone from our everyday lives, but we continue to long to be with them, to talk with them, to spend time with them. We miss them dearly. This longing for those who have passed on, this tells us in an indirect way that deep in our soul, we do not believe and we cannot accept that we will never see the people that we love anymore when they die. Our hearts refuse to let them go. And the truth is, we should not let them go. Because the Bible tells us that we will see each other again, sometime soon. Listen to what the Apostle Paul wrote in his letter to the Thessalonians about what will happen to the living and the dead when the Lord returns. But we do not want you to be uninformed, brothers, about those who are asleep, that you may not grieve as others who do not have hope. For since we believe that Jesus died and rose again, even so, through Jesus, God will bring with him those who have fallen asleep. For this we declare to you by a word from the Lord, that we who are alive, who are left until the coming of the Lord, will not precede those who have fallen asleep. For the Lord himself will descend from heaven with a cry of command, with the voice of an archangel, and with the sound of the trumpet of God. And the dead in Christ will rise first. Then we who are alive, who are left, will be caught up together with him in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And so we will always be with the Lord. Therefore, encourage one another with these words. To the Apostle Paul, followers of Jesus who have passed on from this life are not dead, but are asleep. They rest in peace, as we often say today. They are not gone forever. And Paul reminds us that Jesus did something when he died on the cross and rose again on the third day. He brought with him those who have fallen asleep, our loved ones who have passed on from this life. If they have acknowledged the lordship of Jesus when they were alive, they are now with Jesus. Jesus, our King, brought them to where he is, in his heavenly courts in paradise. But a day is coming when King Jesus will return to earth. He will come down from heaven with a cry of command, with the voice of an archangel, and with the sound of the trumpet of God. These are the magnificent and glorious sounds that will accompany the return of the King to earth. Jesus will come with those who are in heaven, and those of us who are still alive when this happens, we will meet the Lord up in the clouds. Heaven and earth will become one, and Jesus will bring about a new heaven and a new earth. And we will have a grand reunion with all the followers of Jesus. Our loved ones who have passed on, si Lolo, si Lola, si Tatay, si Nanay, your BFF, your husband, your wife, your son who got sick at a young age, your daughter who died at birth. We will see them again, face to face, in their new and glorious resurrected bodies. What a grand reunion that's going to be. So for now, we are apart from each other. But we do not have to grieve as people who do not have hope. And as we hold on to the hope of our glorious reunion when the Lord returns, let us always keep in mind, faith matters too.